Hello!
Hello.
Welcome to the first Patreon exclusive Q&A thing. We have a bunch of questions asked by the lovely patrons of the channel.
Which are?
I thought it was going to be some sort of grand fanfare reaction from you there. I guess we'll dive in, shall we?
Yes, let's go for it.
Mark asks, what item that you've reviewed did you most like or continue to use?
Well, they're all crap, aren't they, really?
Most of them are crap.
Yeah.
99% of them are crap. Probably...
if you don't break them...
Yeah, I do have a habit of breaking them. It's fun to break the really bad ones.
But we've probably got the hose.
Yeah, the Exos, I think, is the best. It actually does what it claims it will do, and it still does it.
Yep.
So I guess that's plus points for that one.
Yeah.
Jamie asks if we keep everything that we review, or I review.
Again, if they don't break, they get stored in our shed, don't they?
Yeah, we do have a huge collection.
There's loads.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go through them, actually, and throw out shit ones that we're never going to...
Yeah, I do plan on doing some top fives, best and worst, in the very near future. So after I've done that, perhaps some of them can go to an early grave.
Otherwise, we're just going to get completely taken over by them.
Yeah, I'm already turning into a hoarder, so I want that
big time,
to be cut out early on.
In fact, this entire room is filled with just shit, really, isn't it?
So you can see a load of it behind the pineapple thing.
Just lying about
Yeah.
everywhere.
Jamie also asks who composed English to American, and if I ever thought of doing a part 2. That was... The original was by me using some sort of music software, and the remake I did last year was by a really talented guy called Mac. His link is in the description below. He's very good. He's very good at it. He did the infomercialism re-intro as well. He's very good. As far as a part 2, probably not. I don't know really where I'd go with it.
You've kind of peaked with it, I guess, haven't you?
Yeah, I've hit my internet fame peak with that one. It was in the papers in Italy at one point. They stole it and added adverts on it.
Very random.
Yeah. So screw Italy.
Funny thing about that, though, we recorded that, just me and you, didn't we? And it was...
The original, yeah.
We did it in our old flat that we lived at. And we completely decked the entire living room. We pushed everything to one side and just set up a green screen.
A green screen, yeah. Dodgy green screen. Wasn't it in HD, so the entire result is all fuzzy and stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It did work, yeah.
Doc asks, do they have the Hamburglar in England?
What's that?
That's Ronald McDonald's arch nemesis who steals hamburgers. They used to have him, at least when I went to kids' birthday parties at McDonald's. When I was a kid, not now. I don't just turn up at random kids' birthday parties.
Been about
100 years ago.
100 years ago, yeah.
Before you say it, I'll get in there first.
I don't know who it is. I've never seen them.
He had like the black and white stripes and a hat, and he stole hamburgers. The Hamburglar stole the hamburgers. He had a few friends. Not that he would be a friend stealing hamburgers, but I think there was like an anthropomorphic hamburger that used to follow them around as well.
Nope, I don't know. No,
it's before your time, obviously.
Yeah, I'm too young.
Young'uns.
Yeah.
Jorette has a few questions, if I'm pronouncing that name. Maybe Jorette, I apologise deeply. Did you stop BVG? If no, where are the episodes? Is it because Grace keeps beating Mike?
Yes, exactly that.
It's
just got boring to win every time.
To be honest, it's just something that we kind of keep putting off.
We kind of just moved it into your channel as well now.
Yeah, it's on the channel rather than the BVG exclusive channel. We will do more at some point. It's just finding things...
Finding the time as well.
Yeah, that is original as well. Like, everyone kind of... all these channels do challenges, and it's trying to find unique things like reckless eating and where's my challenge and things like that. It's like trying to be original.
Yeah.
Curse them. They do a new video like every day. At least Matt Zion does. Have a rest, Matt. Stop going to fast food places. I have a second question. Have either of you ever been worried when Mike does the diet weeks? I'm never worried.
I wouldn't say so. I think if you reached a point that it was just a bit too much, I think you know.
Yeah, like
your boundaries, don't you?
Yeah, I do often feel a bit crap, but I never feel like I'm going to pass out or die or something.
I think the diets themselves are slightly worrying as to how little sometimes that you're eating, but I wouldn't say on the whole it's worrying.
Yeah, a lot of them I would say don't do them for more than a week. I mean, I only do them for the sake of like an experiment, but doing them long term.
No. That would be worrying.
That would be bad. Don't. Third question: how horrible am I for liking Earl Grey? I think you are quite horrible.
I liked it though, didn't I?
No, yeah, you're horrible too then. Earl Grey's just awful. It's just like drinking flowers. Welu asks, what's your favourite type of dog?
I love dogs.
Grace would just lay in a pool of dogs if she could.
I like German Shepherds though, big fluffy ones.
Big furry beasts like bears.
I had a German Shepherd cross collie, he was really nice breed. So I'd probably go for one of those again.
I think chocolate Labradors. Or a sheepdog. What are they called? A sheepdog?
Border collie.
Border collie. Is that border collie?
That's what I like. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to get a cat first, I think.
Definitely a cat first. Yeah.
Less
work. Dogs are a lot of work. Although I'd love one, but we just haven't got the time to commit to a dog.
No.
So.
Greg asks, will you migrate your old shameful sequels? Probably not all of them. I've put a few on YouTube. The ones going forward will go on YouTube, but there was like 250 episodes, and I can't be dealing with all the copyright shit that goes with uploading that sort of thing to YouTube. They're all on Channel Awesome still, like archive, at least 90% of them are, because I re-uploaded them to Screenwaves player, so you can still watch them on Channel Awesome. Is Grace freaked out by your toes as I am?
Yeah.
This is news?
No, it's not. Mike has freaky toes. They go sideways.
Just the little ones, not every toe is sideways.
But why? Why do you have sideways toes? Have you been wearing shoes that are too small for you and they've just like slowly like
no, I've not
curved
got
in? Like the
feet.
Chinese ladies, they wear shoes too small for them.
They bind their feet.
Yeah.
I've not been binding.
Are you sure?
I am 90% sure.
So yes, I am freaked out by Mike's feet.
This changes our marriage. Nicholas asks, I enjoy your videos immensely, especially the food-related ones. Oh, that's not a question. Sorry, I'm just reading out praise.
Oh.
He actually asks, is Grace okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Getting there, I
It's
suppose.
warm, but she's generally fine. Have you been sent anything that you won't review?
Yes.
Actually, yes, we have one thing, and I keep trying to convince Grace to do it.
It's not happening, I'm afraid.
But one day I might break her down so much that she has no choice. But essentially, it's what is it?
It's a sheepy.
A sheepy. It's a funnel that you put on your vagina so you can pee standing up.
Pee like a boy. And no, I won't review it.
One day.
Ever.
One day.
Never,
We'll
ever.
see.
No one wants to see that.
I want to see that.
No, you don't.
Will we ever see any more music videos? Is what Nicholas also asks. Maybe. I'm not an awful singer, which kind of is a little bit of a roadblock when it comes to creating music videos. I've got a load of ideas, but I just need the vocal talent to support it. Which
and I can't sing, so that wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, Mac. I've spoken to Mac, who did the infomercial intro and the redub of English to American. So maybe we'll do something in the future, but vocals are in need of improvement. Matthew asks, M-berries plus bugs plus lemon juice.
Sounds disgusting.
It's not really a question, it's more of a torture sort of suggestion, really.
I'm not eating any more bugs. I absolutely refuse to eat more bugs. Any more that you get, you can do it on your own, because I'm not doing any more.
Bugs are bad.
Yeah.
Yes, don't send bugs. Glyn asks, what did Grace say when you destroyed the oven? I sent you picture messages, didn't I?
You did, yeah. So I had time to cool down, but I wasn't best pleased.
It didn't take that long to fix it. It was about 4 or 5 days or something like that.
I guess we only needed the door as well, didn't we? So
yeah.
it could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't the most convenient thing.
We had a lot of things cooked on the microwave, in the microwave and on the hob. Yeah.
Yes, beans on toast, that sort of thing.
Am I forgiven now?
Almost.
It's only been like 2 years. Ian asks, I was wondering how the two of you met. Was it particularly movie-like or rather more mundane? Well,
Probably mundane, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of mundane. I stalked you on Facebook for a little bit.
Yeah, and then you messaged me.
And then we went to see a movie, went to see District 9.
Yeah, and that's why one of our snakes is called Wickus.
Because of the main character.
Yeah.
Sholto Copley's character.
Yeah.
Vicus.
Excellent film.
Mm.
And then we went to see another film.
Yeah, we just basically went to see lots of films on our dates.
And listened to film music.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then went for a curry. And the rest, as they say,
is history.
Yeah. And now she's sick of me.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so it's inevitable, but not yet. Amethyst asks, what are some hidden gem theme parks and attractions in the UK that you've come across, and will you be doing more attraction exploration videos in the future?
I really like Lightwater Valley.
Lightwater Valley is really good in North Yorkshire. It's got Europe's longest roller coaster in the ultimate.
Yeah, it's brilliant. You feel like you're actually going to die on it.
If you didn't have the restraints, you would fall out and you would be killed.
We did actually get whiplash on it, didn't we?
Yeah, and bruised knees.
Yes,
I mean,
very
Grace
bruised.
hasn't got the base of knees in the first place, and that's probably made it worse.
Yes, I would say so, yeah. But they also had a really cool bird sanctuary, didn't they?
They did. It's now moved inside, and they had, I think, an American bald eagle, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which gave us a right dirty look.
He was telling
us
off,
not
wasn't
happy
he?
that we were there. But further south as well, we recently went to somewhere called Crocodiles of the World.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Near Oxford.
It's essentially like a low-budget Gatorland in Florida.
But it was awesome,
But it was
and they're
really
expanding constantly, and they have pits of gators and crocodiles, and it was awesome. It was a really good.
Yeah.
It's maybe only 3 hours, but I really recommend going there. It was a good afternoon.
Really, really good.
Yeah,
really
excellent.
enjoyed that.
Will we do any more in the future? I hope so. I really want to do some videos on Alton Towers, because that's kind of like our
we love
favourite
going there.
park, and there's a lot of history there, and especially about some of the rides like Nemesis and Hex and things like that. Hopefully they reopen Hex, because they've bloody closed it, but I'd like to do like a history of Hex kind of thing, and
They're
visit
like
the tree.
Mike's two favourite rides in the entire world.
In the UK, not the world, maybe. Nemesis is number 1.
Yeah.
But number 2...
He loves Nemesis more than he loves me, I think.
It's close. It's close. It's close. Depends if we're classing you as a ride or not. Will asks, when Mike goes on a week on diet, do you support him by going on the diet too, or do you just sit back and laugh?
Sometimes I laugh at his suffering, but I have actually done a couple with Mike.
You did.
There was the boiled egg one that you did.
What
one was that?
That was the lose a stone in a week.
Yeah, I did that one with Mike, and that was just awful.
It was hard.
But some of them I can't actually do with Mike, like the
juicing,
the baby
and the food.
Is it MRE?
The MRE stuff.
Yeah, which were obviously meals for one. So I can't do some of those, but so I do just sit back and laugh at those ones and enjoy my dinner while he's eating.
Well, I'm there eating a microwave
pouch. But yeah, sometimes I'll do them with you, won't I?
Chris asks, when will Fantastic Storytelling be sold overseas? Hopefully soon. Hopefully in the process of setting up an Amazon dealie that will actually send internationally. So keep your eye on my Twitters and stuff. Is the thing. Jamie has more questions. If you
every time you say Jamie, do you know who you sound like? Jamie!
Put the cookie down! If Chimmy asks, if you were God, what's the weirdest thing you would do with all of your power? That's a very random question.
That was random. What would you do?
I would. I've got no idea. I'm trying to think of something funny.
It doesn't come naturally to you, though, does it? To be funny?
Kill everyone.
Wow.
Ever think of doing a stop motion animation movie using the infomercial products?
That would be a really good use of the broken, because it's not like you're not short of any.
The trouble is, I'm no good at stop motion animation. I tried to do it once when I was at university. I tried to do like a South Park style animation called Dave versus the World, and it was brilliant. But if you watch it now, you will probably think the exact opposite. No, it was awful. It was actually awful. It's somewhere on YouTube if you want to search for it.
Dave versus the World.
Dave versus the World. Which Channel Awesome members would you rather be stuck in a horror-style castle with for a long, storm-filled week? I'll tell you who I'd like to not be trapped in a castle with for a week. And this is by no means being mean,
be careful, please.
It would be Film Brain.
And why would it be mad?
Because he talks about films a lot.
Oh,
and I think I would be sick to death of hearing about obscure films. No offence, Matt. Love you and everything, but God, he knows his stuff.
He does know his stuff. He'd put you to shame, wouldn't he?
He's called Film Brain for a reason. Because that is all his brain is full of, is film. Jeremy asks, what do you think a non-UK person would never get about the country?
About England?
The queuing? I guess we just love to queue for stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
We're
And
known
the
for
tea.
queuing.
I don't think people understand our love of tea.
Yeah, it's like every time after our dinner in the evening, it's like, let's make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Let's make a cup of tea and sit down.
I'm feeling a bit blue. I need a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Yeah.
It sorts things out.
It sorts everything out.
Yeah.
But I just don't think people don't understand that.
No, they don't understand. It's all about coffee. Coffee.
Yes.
Coffee.
Yeah. And donuts.
And donuts,
Yeah.
Let's just stereotype the entire country. TNT Fox asks, can you get Crystal Pepsi in the UK?
What's Crystal Pepsi?
It's just clear Pepsi, I think.
So what, it tastes like Pepsi?
I don't know, that's the thing. I put this out on Twitter recently, and the last Angry Geek said it was minty.
Ugh.
Mint Pepsi. I'm not sure. I don't know. That sounds gross, but I'm...
I've not seen it in the UK.
No, definitely not got it. I'd like to try it, but I've got absolutely no idea. Mint.
I don't like the idea of it.
I
I thought you were going to say, like it was like a Sprite type lemonade.
I don't know. It looks like it, but maybe he lied to me. Have you heard of Sir Strumming? Would you try it?
No.
Yes, we've heard of
Science
it.
put me off of doing that.
Yeah, the constant gagging and vomiting and...
Yeah, I've seen plenty of people do it.
And yeah,
no,
people have sent Stuart Ashen quite a lot of it, I think, and he won't do it because it apparently if you get some on your clothes or on your carpet, you just have to literally rip it all out. I'd be interested to try it, but I'd have to do it in the garden.
Yeah, you'd have to do it outside.
Wearing clothes that
naked.
you're not... Yeah, or wear clothes that you're happy to just burn.
No, I think you should do it naked.
Just eating rotten fish in the garden, in the nude. I'm not doing that. Don't send Sir Strumming if you want to see me naked.
Send it.
Jesus. Will asks, what did you do for a job before becoming a YouTuber? I've had a few jobs. I worked in a supermarket. I worked for a bank. And then I became a writer. I actually went to university to do like filmmaking and writing and stuff. So yeah, thankfully I became like freelance and I've done adverts and radio and copywriting and books.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I still do it, to be honest, and I'm going to carry on doing it because it's awesome. What product from the US would you like to be available in the UK?
From America?
Yes.
Because my list is endless.
Yeah, just all of the sweets.
When
Hot Pockets as well.
When we were out in America, we went into a little supermarket type thing.
We did.
And we ended up getting a basket full, didn't we, of goodies that weren't available here, but we had to put them all back because we realised that...
It was like a week's shop, basically.
Yeah, and it was like in the beginning of our...
Yeah.
In the beginning of our holiday. But I did see the Red Velvet Ben & Jerry's. You can't get that here, and I've never tasted it, but I love Red Velvet, and I love Ben & Jerry's, so I think probably that. And, like, we don't get any of the special Oreos either.
No, we don't.
I'd really like to have more Oreo flavour available here.
All of the sweets. So that's it. That's all the questions.
Oh, that's
all the questions for now. If you want to submit questions for next time, because we may do this again, if it goes down well, then you can support the show on Patreon. You can even do $1 if that's all you can spare. If like 5% of all the subscribers did a month, we could run away.
Really?
We could run away.
That would be nice.
But they probably won't want to do that now because we'd run away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it helps to support the show. It helps to get all the awful things that we showcase.
Crap.
Yeah, and some new show. There's a new show coming very soon, which I'm looking forward to showing you.
Any spoilers then?
We'll see, won't we?
Oh.
But anyway, links and everything are here and there. And cheers.
Bye.
English to American, and welcome to your lesson. You must listen carefully, mistakes just come so easily. Watch the way you sometimes talk, the pavement means the sidewalk. My point could not be finer, cause funny here means vagina. English to American, and welcome to your lesson. You must listen carefully, mistakes just come so easily. Watch the way you sometimes talk, the pavement means the sidewalk. My point could not be finer, cause funny here means vagina.